Danny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. So either before this video or after this video, I'm not entirely sure, but there is going to be a secondary video to this about the new Dreamlight Parks Fest event. Now I recorded a video this morning basically trying to work out the event and things like that, and it wasn't very clear, to be honest. But that being said, they have posted some news. So this is updated information from when I filmed the video in the morning. Rather than trying to edit this in, I just thought, you know what, let's make a clear cut and straightforward video and go through everything, and maybe it will be a bit more explanatory and things like that. So let's jump over and have a look at the news posted by Gameloft and Disney Dreamlight Valley about this latest event. Okay, so here on the news it says Dreamlight Parks Fest. Hey Valley Villagers. The magic at Disney Parks is in full swing in the Valley with the A Day at Disney Star Path, and starting today we are kicking off the Dreamlight Parks Fest event and community challenge. And then it does look like they've got a trailer here, so why don't we have a look at that together and sort of see what it shows us. So it says join the Parks Fest. And we see a button on the ground which the character picks up. It says collect, craft and celebrate. And then we see him at a crafting station and cooking. And we can see him crafting the popcorn buckets and making the cupcakes. And it's interesting that they show Moana, because I didn't see Moana earlier when I filmed my first video. So that might make a difference in terms of like extra daily tasks. So we did talk to Scrooge, we talked to Wally, and I think we talked to Mickey. So maybe we need to go check with Moana and see if she has a daily task. But it did also show us these popcorn buckets here, which these are craftable items, which in my other video I do show them off as well. So let's scroll down and it says Disney Parks inspired rewards and more. From May 5th to June 15th, Disney Dreamlight Valley's Park Fest introduces new activities that award you with exclusive event recipes and furniture themed after Disney parks, like collectible popcorn buckets. I think this is really cool. I think these popcorn buckets, they do look kind of cute. It would be nice if we had these as like an accessory to wear. But I do think like, I guess they're kind of cute for decorating. So it says to kickstart adding these items to your collection, you'll need to scour your village for a variety of buttons. Red buttons can be found around or inside villager houses. Okay, so that's good to know, because I knew they were around in the village, but I didn't know, one, they could be inside villager houses, but also that they were specifically like around them. So that's good to know. The blue buttons can be found randomly while fishing at white fishing spots on Dazzle Beach and in Peaceful Meadow ponds. The green buttons are rewarded through daily and weekly event quests. The flower buttons can be found around the plaza and Peaceful Meadow, and the purple buttons can be crafted with other buttons. Now, it doesn't mention the yellow buttons here, which I do talk about in the other video, and I think the yellow buttons and flower buttons are basically the same, because when you look at them, they do have the same image. So I think there's just like maybe like a coding error that is listed as yellow button, because technically what's on the flower is a yellow button, but I'm not entirely sure, but my guess is that's what that is. The flower buttons and the yellow buttons are one and the same. So yeah, it says once you've collected enough buttons, use them and other materials to craft new popcorn buckets. Additional Disney Parks inspired furniture awaits you at your crafting table, so be sure to collect other crafting materials in your quest for buttons. Now, what I would say is don't rush ahead and make a bunch of parks furniture, because Scrooge is going to set you a weekly task to craft some, and the last thing you want is to spend all your resources crafting an item that you then have to recraft again. So just a heads up there. So it says daily and weekly quests. Some of your villagers are joining the fun with recurring daily and weekly quests. Be sure to check in with Scrooge McDuck, Ursula, Wally, Mickey Mouse, and Moana to see what new cupcakes they are craving each day. Completing their request will reward you with green buttons. Okay, so I didn't know about Ursula, and as I said, I wasn't sure about Moana, but we saw her in the video, so this is good to know. So specifically, it's Scrooge, Ursula, Wally, Mickey, and Moana. It says take part in enough Dreamlight Parks Fest activities, and you could also unlock 3 new achievements, each rewarding a spectacular Disney Parks inspired map. So in my other video, I showed 2 of them because I don't have the other tasks completed, but these tasks can be found in your Dreamlight Duties menu. So if you're unsure what this extra task is, that's what that is. There's also a community challenge. So it says, in addition to our in-game event, we're issuing a challenge to all players to build their own parks, Dreamlight Parks. Rally with your fellow Valley villagers to complete the following tasks. Monument Masters share an in-game photo on social media featuring the partner statue furniture item. It says recycle champions. Place park recycler items in game. You can participate by placing multiple in your own village. Collection curators. It says place ice cream stands and or pretzel stands from the Day and Disney Star Path. Pastry chefs. It says cook the new Dreamlight Parks Fest cupcake recipes. An attraction enthusiast. It says this one's easy. Interact with and ride an attraction in game. So with the challenge, we have this graphic here. So we have the image of the partner's statue and it says crafting essentials pack. So my thoughts are this is going to gift us some crafting materials, potentially iron, gold, maybe some buttons in relation to the parks challenge. I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a bunch of buttons in the mail. Then for 350,000 recyclers placed, you get the Main Street Decor Pack. Now, I do wonder if this is going to give us some of those craftable recipes. I'm not entirely sure, but I would think that's kind of what it's going to gift us. Now, it isn't 350,000 recyclers per person. This is a total challenge, so don't feel the need to go to Scrooge's and buy like 350,000. I mean, you couldn't even place that many in game, but you know what I'm saying. Just don't go overboard when you don't have to. Then we have 400,000 stands placed, so this is going to be the new stands from the Star Path item, and this is Baking Essentials Pack. So again, I would probably think this is going to have like the cupcake recipe kind of like ingredients that we get. Then for 450,000 cupcakes cook, it looks like we get a Mickey Mouse items pack. Now I'm really intrigued about this. I don't know if this is going to be the generic like items that we have already in game from the Mickey and Friends collection, or if it's going to be something new, who knows. But I am intrigued about that. And then for 600,000 attractions ridden, you will, or we can get rewarded with moonstones and large chest. So I'm not sure how many moonstones, but it is nice that they are rewarding us with moonstones. And then we also have a large chest. Now I'm assuming it's an empty large chest, but perhaps it's a large chest with some other items. Again, I don't really know, but I guess that's the whole thing, is they have this secrecy, so we're excited to reach these goals. Now underneath it says rewards will be unlocked for everyone once the task requirement is met by the combined efforts of all players. See below for more information on what actions or items are eligible for each task. So with Monument Masters, they need 500 images shared on social media. Photos must be taken in-game and feature the partner's statue furniture item. For the Recycle Champions, we need to use the Parks Recycler. For the collection curators, you need to specifically use the ice cream stand and the pretzel stand. For the pastry chef, we need to cook Princess Aurora raspberry cupcakes, Stitch cupcakes, mini cupcakes, Spaceship Earth cupcakes, or mermaid cupcakes. So the regular cupcakes won't do, they have to be these specific recipes. And then for the attraction enthusiast, you can ride the Dumbo, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Pixar Pal Around, Mad Tea Party, Slinky Dog, Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, Alien Swirling Saucers, Magic Carpet Attraction, and Monsters Inc. Attraction. Now, the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind is not in game currently, but it is an item that should be coming to the premium shop, possibly even next week. We'll have to see. So it says, keep in mind multiples of eligible items, rides, cupcakes, cooks, and image shared all count towards their respective requirements. So if you go on 10 rides, then that counts as 10 towards the 600,000 attraction rides. And then it says, for a head start on your Dreamlight Park and the Recycle Champions goal, claim a free park recycling bin, park bench, and park lamppost banner using the code ParksFest24. This challenge will be live from now until June 5th. We can't wait to see how you design your Dreamlight Park. So, let's go claim this code because they've given us a free code. We love to see it. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, it's very simple to claim codes. You just need to go into settings and help, and in the redemption code box, you type in ParksFest24. Now, this does need to be all in capitals, so bear that in mind. Secondly, I do believe Mac players don't have this option for claiming the codes, but I do believe if you email Gameloft about it, they should send the items to your mailbox if you don't have this like redemption code box. I could be wrong, it's just something I've heard. I don't have experience with Mac myself, but it's just what I've heard before. So if you don't have this code thingy because you're a Mac user, might be worth emailing Gameloft and things like that. I don't know whether the Apple Arcade version has it or not, because I don't know how that works in terms of items, premiums, and things like that. So I can't comment there, but let's claim these. Okay, so the code has been claimed. The reward will appear in our mailbox soon. So that's super exciting. Let's head to our house. It looks like the code is there. And I do want to go over some of the mail that I got today as well. So here's the items. So we get this recycler, this bench, and this banner, which I have tons of these now because I crafted a bunch for my theme park. I had to craft a bunch for Scrooge's challenge, and now I've got these, so there's a lot there. Now, we also had an email in our inbox about the cupcake freeze warning. Now, some people, when crafting these cupcakes, have experienced crashes. Now, luckily, when I crafted outside, I did not have this issue. But just because I didn't have the issue doesn't mean others won't. So it says you may experience an issue when cooking outside in your valley where the big game becomes stuck on a black screen. The Dreamlight Parks Fest cupcakes have turned out to be a bit too magical for some devices. The following cupcakes are affected: Mermaid Cupcake, Mini Cupcake, Princess Aurora Raspberry Cupcake, Spaceship Earth Cupcake, and Stitch Cupcake. It says we recommend that you only cook inside of houses or realms as we work on a more permanent fix for a future update. It says we've attached some moonstones to bring a bit of sparkle back to your day. Enjoy the Dreamlight Parks Fest and remember, cook your cupcakes in the safety of your home. Now, I think it's great that they've given this, 500 moonstones. I'm never going to turn my nose up at moonstones, so I'm very excited to get those, but it probably is a bit low for the people that have been experiencing crashes. Now, for me, I haven't, so this is just a bonus, but I know other people have been having non-stop issues with the game since the recent update, and I really feel for those people, and I feel like 500 isn't justification enough for those people when they have a game that's pretty much unplayable, especially when those people have gone into a game, bought a star path that they then can't complete because they can't play the game, and that's what bugs me. But that's a rant for a different time. Let me have a look at some of these other emails or letters that we had. So the first one we had was build your own Dreamlight Park, celebrate the magic of Disney parks with the latest star path and our in-game Dreamlight Parks Fest event. We're challenging all Valley villagers to build their own Dreamlight Parks by using a variety of items. Once challenge milestones are met, exciting rewards will be mailed to all player inboxes. To find out how to participate, visit our official website. So this is just notification in-game so that people can go to the website and read the news that I have just gone over. So there are people who don't really use social media, so don't get the social media posts. So this is the way of notifying players who maybe are just active in game, and this tells them, look, we've got an event going on. If you're unsure, come to our website, we have the information. So I think that's good. And then they also had this email, which was the Dreamlight Parks Fest begins, and it says, get ready to bring the fun and wonder of Disney parks to your valley with the Dreamlight Parks Fest. Participate and get exclusive prizes, furniture to decorate your own valley theme park, and prize popcorn buckets that take the fun to the next level. Don't miss out, the festival only runs until June 5th. Now, there are weekly tasks, so my thoughts are we have 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So we get 3 weeks of tasks from Scrooge, and I think he gives you about 40 green buttons a pop. So we have those from Scrooge for the weekly tasks, but we do also have the daily tasks as well with the villagers, Ursula, Scrooge, Mickey, Wally and Moana. And then I'm going to come down here so you can see, look, I crafted all this today. And then this here, these are my popcorn buckets. It looks like, oh no, I put my poo one over here. This is where the poo one is. So, these are the popcorn buckets, just in case you don't watch the other video where I go through everything. We've got the Mickey and Figment ones. These ones open on the back for showcasing the popcorn. And then we've got the Cinderella one, which opens at the top, and then the Stitch one, his head opens up as well. So they are the popcorn buckets that you can make with this event as well. And then for those that didn't watch the video, I'll just come in here quickly. And these are 2 of the Magic Kingdom posters. As I said, I don't have the 3rd yet. I can get it. I just need to feed some cupcakes, but I haven't had time today, unfortunately, to rush through that. So for now, all I can show you is these 2, but the other event is easy to do, and it's basically the tasks that are in your Dreamlight duties. So if you come down to Village, there'll be some tasks with a castle above it. We've got Button Maker. There was another one as well. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Popcorn Enthusiast. So that was the one where I had to place the popcorn buckets down. And Sweet Samaritan is the last one I need to do, which is the gifting of cupcakes. So don't be worried if it takes you a bit of time to get through this. We have got like 3 weeks to go. So we have plenty of time still to work through this event. But I hope you do enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts on this event in the comments down below. I hope you found this informative, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!